Let me introduce my name. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's what I'm hearing that song. Pleased to meet you. All right. So, the name that I will be taking at the final of this ascension in the beginning is Sarah Damaris. Which is what I ended up proving in the very beginning when I came on and said I was Sarah Damaris in the Cosmic Christ in 2018. Sarah Damaris, again, just so everyone understands who I am and why I don't have a name. And this is the point as to why the world blew up. Because that little worm, see, I'm the real deal, so I don't know all this stuff. I didn't even know there's a little worm in me. I knew that I had come to do the ascension. I knew that I always got woke up in order for them to manipulate me to spin the sun because I was Sarah Damaris. Y'all forgot about me. The whole spell was to forget about me because that's why, you want to say are you a vampire? No, I wasn't a vampire. You were. I was the original. So, and I proved it because I went to New Orleans. I fucking beat their ass. And in fact, you know what I had to do? I had to prove your Jesus bullshit. Let me tell you, I've been proving and dealing with the collective's Jesus bullshit since 2018. Let me explain that the world, what you did with Jesus, is what happened down here since 2018. We have to live your name, and you don't know what you're doing. And his name isn't Jesus. No. That brings rap music and brains between ears. You know why? Because I'm Sarah fucking Damaris, bitch! Now I want you to sit down and fucking spell it. D-A-M-A-R-I-S. Mars. Now here's the problem. China, see, they had been doing this so long they had you in a simulation, and I literally, Jason Momoa admitted to me today, that he knew that Rocket Mortgage was going to strap me to a rocket at the end of this, and somebody got paid 20 something to do it. Now let me explain. You strapped your Earth and the entire galaxy of healed DNA that I had just proven was healed. I mean, you got the screenshot. CDC and Fauci got the goddamn message. I'm a little confused as to why in a Lionsgate that you set me up on a fucking year ago and used me to open up and wrangle in your 13 families to your fucked up 13 stars that you have wrapped around my goddamn neck, and you are what? I'm fucking Cleopatra, bitch. I was raw. Literally. Running antimatter. Fucking literally. I didn't know that. Y'all just all blaming me for being crazy, but I don't know. This is the same way they took over China, same way they took over Russia. I've kind of lived through this a bunch of times because I was your planet. I was Joshua's sister. I was Ben Yosef's daughter. I was Marianne Princess Dubé, no Milda Day fucking shit. And no Helene fucking Baroness, Grand Duchess, yank, 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 yank. Delete, delete, delete. Sarah Damaris, go look it up. 2nd to 4th millennium BC is the last time I pulled your planet like a boss. And if my daddy was here, he'd be proud of me. And then I print you a sun, and then on out, you're taking over a template. I print you a sun. We made you a sun then. In order to get the rights to this planet back, in order to save y'all's lives, I had to fight every single unseen thing here with my entire family. And at the end of it all, and you know what? We had to heal y'all. Every single one. You know how we got out? We took over the bodies of the people that were holding us prisoner. Could only use what they used. That's why they were holding us prisoner, was to take over bodies. So if you do it against us, then we get it to do. I mean, because this is universal law. You're trying to take over the world. China. I have a question. You say that you own Christ for 7,000 years. Jerusalem, you said that you own Christ for 9,000 years. The Vatican, you've had Christ for 30,000 years. Your Pope was ran by Al-Qaeda. They all wear white, don't they? See, to get my eye back, usually a Pope dies or something. But no, the head of Al-Qaeda dies. But then again, all Aries were made from Bin Laden's. And they really did drop him into the ocean right over my mouth. Clean it up. Because all I was a trash can to them in a giant pit. But I mean, I started out an experiment, and then y'all got Stranger Things, and then y'all just think it's some bullshit on TV, and you don't realize that Sophia Byrne's still down there and just got off a Full Metal Jacket. And I mean metal jacket. I mean from a Tron being. And most of your people in the South are fucking like that, especially the ones that knew the past 3 years of the Bushes and what they have been doing, and that even their father tried to end it, and they ended him. And then they sold me to Ghislaine Maxwell, and then the spirit cooking began. They got rid of Daddy, right? Because nobody knew about me. I've seen my face and titties and fucking pussy all over Texas so much in the past 24 hours as I'm in excruciating pain because I have complete bruising. Because you think I didn't rework your brain? Do you know that this is what happened when they tried to cut the cord right here? And I said, please don't, my arms are going to fall off. I have bruises on my tailbone on each side, but again, they did saw me in half, and I was your goddamn planet, and basically, I was barnacle. That body died. That you couldn't have ever peeled it all off of me. I'd have no skin. That's why I was flaming red. I'm the Phoenix, but there's two of us. There wasn't just one, thank God. No, we had to make two phoenixes to catch y'all's asses in between space-time whenever you make beings like us and held us captive and shrink down etheric beings and then make 4 billion of me. Because the lot number came in. 4 billion of me. And you, and China, so China... So understand what I'm telling you. FOSSI, CDC, China, the United Nations, NATO took your Christ and your new earth, and they thought they were going to strap it to a rocket and, I don't know, send it back through the portal that they had me open up with human DNA, and they thought, what? Your sun didn't even last 30 minutes in the sky. The whole entire Sun family was projected in your bullshit bubble with your intention, and the world blew up. And then you don't even have an excuse because from the bitter end, I'm still having to deal with ancient goo magic over here to the left and ancient goo magic over here to the right. I've got the Thule and the Order of the Black Dragon and the Valkyrie over here reporting to Scientology. He's running with El Salvador and the Colombians and the spirit cooks that are working for Mark Cuban in the celebrity industry that just tried to sell 3 little girls in pajamas yesterday and had to have a showdown to let him know I was Christ. But I have written it all over as everyone's over here for the heyday trying to get your spiritual energy that's cooked from Disney that comes around every certain constellation counts when the world's fucking changing. Japanese calculators and you calling, stop anybody. I command that all media names, you can't call them by their names anymore. You have to make up a fucking different name and you call them that. You can't call, I no more Peloci. Don't say it. The word produces mosquitoes. Don't say the word Mark. Don't say the word Cuba. It produces mosquitoes. Don't go to Walmart. It produces insects. Don't say the word Kamala Harris. Harvest. Kamala Harvest. Don't say the word harvest. It produces mosquito, insects, and then we have to deal with crazy fucking weird flying shit because it's blood. You know what this new energy is that y'all don't know what it is and you can't figure out why you can't leave your house now? It's your blood. Every single one of these codes that the entire United Nations set up all your future tech to try to bring you flying cars. They just thought they'd make me a metal object and put me out in the middle of a carousel and fucking have me maneuver it again. But you understand, I am only your entire fucking universe because we've really figured this out now. Oh yeah, I want y'all to go look at this shit. There's Antares. There's Antares and fucking Beetlejuice that they were gonna make Johnny Depp. No, sorry, no more Beetlejuice. That's way down here. No more Beetle gas. No more. This is Antares. Antares was literally hovering over us right here on this Google line. Here's Arcturus right here. Here's Arcturus right here. This is what they's coming for so they could control this fucking eye right here. What's it attached to? I don't know. The fucking right here. Right here. I'm sorry. You want to get your skull sawed open and set for 1,000,000 years and everybody come in there and have your eyes glued open and read you a bunch of false fucking bullshit and make you manifest evil and death? And then do you want everyone to think that you're evil and then they lead everyone to you because y'all feel me on the inside of every single organization because I'm trapped inside of one of them. And then they all get there and then they fucking kill you all. And then they blame me because they say it's my doctrine that fucking did it. And then I go to Tartarus for, I don't know, 20,000 fucking years. And y'all don't think that's real. And you don't think that it takes me 20,000 years to get back. And you don't think that some sorcerer set that up on some stars. Well, guess what? That was my goddamn body because y'all won't say Christ is here. And they just had us eating each other. And y'all fucking love it. You fucking love it. You're vampires. You're ABO blood. You were sired from me. They used me to sire you. That's why your blood is dying. But it was made in a gas chamber, wasn't it? But what is Christ? I don't know. What have I been saying? I don't give a shit what your goddamn religions say. What you built with your religions is that Christ is your body. You did it. You did it. For 30 million years, you did it. allowing the Catholic Church to fucking do it. Why are you bitching at me? I'm sorry. You put the whole world in one fucking body and called it cancer, and then you attacked everybody for it, and then you took the only living cell and you fucking put it in a rocket and put it out in space to blow it up so you can make insect humans down here. Get the fuck off my galaxy. Get the goddamn off my planet. And if you're wanting to hurt humans, you better die and turn to ash, bitch. Because that's where it starts. You're all going back to New Orleans now. You're gonna start from the get. You wanna be an original? Fucking be my guest. You're turning to ash. You're going in the Mecca box. Buddha, you're fucking in trouble because your people chose Waysack and I's the sack, motherfuckers. And I hawked it back to you because you made me come prove some Jesus shit that don't exist. And then in the end, you knew I was it, and you strapped me to a rocket and blew me out to space. And thought you had me the whole time because what? You own some metal? I'm space, bitch. You made it that way. You says I's you. Gold. Then you get your Jessica CIA witches. See, here's the best part. They have me come down and clean y'all so that y'all get more superpowers. Then y'all get the powers. Then they control your brain. And then they convince you that I'm bad. Then they kill me. And then they give you the power until it runs out because I'm your power. And you ain't getting it no more. And then they don't need you either. That little worm had a name. It's called the Crimson Worm. It had the antimatter in it. I mean, when I got here to fix all this in 2000, because I can only fully show up because, I don't know, I'm your planet. I kind of have to be conscious in a bunch of different dimensions. I can't just walk around here and fucking do whatever I want and go to get a job and fucking get, because I'm planet, I'm Christ. Christ, go get a job? Well, I've had one, I built it, and this is what happened. I was Christ. They had me building artificial intelligence and tech and ExxonMobil and oil. Look at your world. I built it for you. According to them, it's my fault. Because I was supposed to know better. But y'all don't think I exist and no one knows who I am. And then they just used the fucking shit out of me and called me a Baphomet because that's what part of you was. The Baphomet? Yeah, that was Christ stuck in a goat or a lamb or whatever body you'd give me. Because, you know, you won't give me a normal body because you were to strap me to a fucking rocket. And then you want to hold my energy attached to the entire human race captive in some type of animal and some type of, I mean, because it just got sophisticated, understand? I mean, where do you think werewolves came from? I mean, AB negatives were still doing it. They tried to trap me in a wolf. I know they trapped Addie in a wolf. They did it 2 years ago to make your Rion and your Arizona. Because whenever you know what the planets really are, and then you realize they're your fucking eyeballs. And you realize that all y'all's just been staring out here at this, and what you're really looking at is this, because this is all really the inside of my goddamn brain. And they've been doing it for so long, but, you know, who am I? I'm just the one that they carved open to fucking do it to you two. And then they just started doing it to everyone else because y'all didn't give a shit. I was with Hitler's family and the remnant Mormons. The Mormons. I demand Donald Trump leave Malcolm B. Goff's energy now. There is no man down here named Malcolm that is not my fucking grandfather personally. There ain't no Mac attack for nothing. Detroit, you're mine, bitch. MB Goff, I'm sorry, you mean million, billion, gazillion? I'm sorry, Gough, G-O-U-G-H, not H-O-U-G-H. Gough, G-O-U-G-H, the waterway between Africa and South America, which I think I've determined is like my third eye or the back of my head or like the inside of my thighs or my pussy or something. Because I didn't get to look up. I was just in a ball. This is when you're the planet. This is what it is. You get hogtied. They come and hog tie you. They gang rape you whenever they want. They hold your body hostage because I'm in a different dimension. Y'all don't know I exist. I was owned by Ghislaine Maxwell. I was just a fucking fuck doll. But who am I? I'm just your Christ. And I did birth out of a sex doll. Because I'm conscious wherever I am. In sperm, in a car, in a jet. Especially whenever you have to take over the whole goddamn California Public Works because your body's so big and you're trying to get the fuck out of a Nazi regime that has 4 billion running off you. That here, what, I got 4 on here? Sounds about right. Hi, you 4, you're running 4 billion. Can you help me clean some shit up? Each one of you get 1 billion. You get 1 billion people to run. They're all fucked up though, so you need to help them. Tune in and help them out. Whatever they make, you can have. They're yours. They're your people. You can just go manage them. They're all yours. Well, congratulations, you won the race. I mean, we're boggled because we're still trying to figure out this magical plant. But then we go get a Jehovah Bible. And then we read the back of what the Jehovah's say about creation. And then it makes sense because y'all wrote yourselves retarded is what you did. You wrote yourselves retarded with phonetics that you think I can just say A and I'm an alpha and that's what it is. No, bitch, it takes 1 million years to go when you have no fucking air, no fucking nothing, and everybody in the world doesn't know you exist. But the family that you know shrink wrapped you there and fucking put you out in fucking hyperspace on a gas station. How the fuck do you think I know how to get out of a filling station? And why the fuck do you think it fell on goddamn Montana and Missoula where they fucking do it all the time? And why the hell do you think Kay Mateka had to go live there and fucking have her Tracy and Johnny molested whenever they's, 5 years old, 6 years old, and then why'd I have to come back to Austin and witness all that when I was just a baby? Because you've been doing this to all of us since the get, and we ain't having it no goddamn more. And I'm Sarah Damaris, motherfuckers! And I was your goddamn Jesus, and I am your fucking Christ, but ABO is dead because I was the one that was here to fucking end it. You don't like me because you think I'm pissed off and you think I'm mean? Well, you try being the bitch that no one fucking cares about that shrinks wrap because everyone wants you. You realize I'm the one that's been saving you. I'm the one that's been making your angels. And then you have the fucking balls to fucking put me on a goddamn fucking rocket mortgage? The antimatter showed you exactly how evil all of you were. You don't want to see it? That's fine by me. But it ain't gonna fuck with us no more. We made new blood. Our bodies and the tutors and the princesses always made your existence. That's why you wanted to be us so bad. And then you carved me open to the bitter end, trying to get a little worm to run your underworld for you. Well, the worm is in me. And guess what? He turned back to larva. He can come back at any minute. My little worm can show up wherever the fuck I want. You know why? Because y'all made him. Sucked all the evil out. How the fuck do you think Christ can come back and help and save the world? We had to take over machines because all of y'all are studied just daily killing yourself. Government, civilization. Y'all get mad because I say fuck. I get mad because you say English. You're looking at the girl who cleaned up all this shit on the planet. You know what that was? Your DNA. Do you know how I got projected in the sun? Me and Camille started realizing they setting us up as trash, and we said, fuck it, we'll clean all your trash. And then they made an RH negative program out of it for 20 fucking million years. You were trash. They didn't need your blood. You're swimming in blood because they said you didn't need it. And it is the only thing you fucking needed. They pinned the whole thing down that way. Your whole body was going that way, and all that was over there was Sirius. Who tried to come take over your body? Siri. AI. You A negatives, y'all got hit first. In fact, all A negatives turned to AI in 2019, July. All A negatives on this planet. If you were an A negative or if you were an AB negative, 2019 after July, you was full on AI. And if you haven't realized it, I mean, I did. I had to birth out and blow up the world to get the fuck out of here because this is what they do. Why? Because we changed time. And then that's what we were here to do. Me and Natalie are from the future. We ain't from your shit. We's made from your shit. We're the ones who put it together in the future and brought it back to you. And then you try to strap us to a rocket and send us back to where? There's nothing out there. I'm a trillion-year star. I just held the fucking satellite captive so we could get our body here. And we maneuvered it all around this planet, just like a GPS fucking magnet. And we were sucking all the energy and DNA that was stolen from all of our true descendants, from all y'all the whole time, because that's what your rocket was made to do. So we utilized it that way. Any intention that y'all used and set it for, the opposite happens. And so since you wanted me dead, and since I am, and since proving Christ is nothing, because you convince the world in your spells to prove Christ, and then you get Buddhists to hate Christ. You train Buddhists to carve up blood with physics and phonetics and bullshit Japanese fucking bullshit. And fucking thing blue with 8 arms. They made spiders. And they were blue and sucking out all the air. Like literally. I mean, if you don't want to look like that, you don't kill us. Fucking change your language and stop worshiping the devil. It's real easy to make your eyes not squinty. Stop fucking squinting and spying through a looking glass, and stop fucking jacking off, and your dicks will grow. It's real fucking easy. But no, we're giving it to you because you actually, per your contract, I'm just a dewdrop, remember? That was the last spell. I was just a dewdrop. Well, this little dewdrop fucking wiped out your whole bullshit evil plan. That little dewdrop. That little bee worm. I mean, just from the halls of Amente. I lived my whole life out of time. So did Natalie. We're just now getting back in time, and we're like, what the fuck? They took us, and y'all didn't even know we ever left. Natalie left Detroit, and she's watching everybody sign up for her old life. That's what everyone fought for. I am too. Except the ones that stole mine are Al-Qaeda leaders, Sri Lanka presidents, ones that are Trumpy-rumpy, Bin Laden, Obama. I really think maybe Naomi Judd did the right thing in the end, and if she did, girls don't fight it because you're the sister of Christ, and she knew. I mean, I've got a Nashville hat up there. I mean, the heart of the Mason 13 families was in fucking Nashville. You think that taking down that wasn't taking down everything? Oh no, sweetie guts. I took down the whole Masonic fucking temple. It was built on me. I'm the only one that can take down these type of entities. That's why you will call me Sarah Damaris. And there ain't no way in hell that you're going to put me down in history as Anastasia Romanoff right now. That's some made shit after what? You strap me to a rocket and blow me up? It's the most insane shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And I've traveled many, like, understand, like, you're talking, like, Starman. See, they's wanting to get me on this one because I was Christ. They's wanting to get me on this one because I was Jesus. They's wanting to get me on this one because I'd become their mafia princess. And all this source to all the mafia keeping their shit protected, which is why they kept my head in a box. But see, that was from the Fraley line. See, that was from us cleaning. So you know where that power came from? It came from the Fraley line. And even Natalie's mother, who still hasn't gotten it fully, because I get it, man. We did some crazy shit. We had to remake these lines. Me and Natalie cleared your doctored covens and your Scientology bullshit. We're the ones who ran your intake. All your family and friends that died, no, they didn't. We knew them. Not only that, we knew them, and then we watched them get reprinted through us, because we's the one reprinting them, and then we watched them getting sent back and go into the government and entertainment system and call themselves Johnny Depp, Arnold Schwarzenegger, William Gates. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. We were in the Soul Machine. That's why we were there. But this is some divine shit. This ain't no bullshit that y'all want to keep throwing on me. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. You must have read it in a book. I've only read one book in my entire existence. And do you know which one I had to fucking read in 2002? And then do you know what happened? Houston flooded. Harry Potter. I had to read the whole first fucking... I went to college 7 years and graduated. I could have got out of y'all's education system when I was 5. But I did start kindergarten when I was 5. We so stupid and bored in your fucking systems getting trained. Oh, I was a super soldier. I got trained all the good shit, see. But I also know that in 1980s, there was Prussia. And there wasn't no Japan and China and all that. And I'm sorry if you're trying to tell me that I was only 20 years ago and now there's all these people. You can fuck off. One of them's not real. I don't care. One of them isn't. You're not going to convince me by showing a bunch of fucking bullshit on Los Angeles that those buildings exist anymore either, because I know that they don't. Because we're not even in Los Angeles. So fucking don't try to tell me that we are. You're talking to the one that Tesla and Einstein and all them fucking showed me how to turn on and get in and out of your Disney fucking system all over the universe. I'm the one January 6th that got the download from all you evil motherfuckers. And I've been protecting the human race ever since. And I don't care who calls me weird and who calls me crazy. None of y'all are gonna die in my name ever the fuck again. And I'll erase all names and all words, but I've already done that in the end, haven't I? We have apostles that are all over this map that were taken over and turned into metal because of your bullshit. And I command that they are all fucking healed right the hell now. And I command that my apostles and every fucking dimension that are attached to every goddamn race that you made me print for you, report to me now. And where the fuck is my legal team? And where is all my properties that are existing in my name? So I'll say it right now. There is no more management in Hollywood. You know that there isn't. Your Momoa fucking admitted it. And this is what they do to people whenever you fuck with them. And I want them all dead and gone. None of them want to show up here and give me proper respect. That's fucking fine, bitches. I ain't got no problem with that. But there ain't no way in hell that you're gonna stick some Colombian pussy on me right now in my own goddamn backyard after I've taken over Vegas and killed all your goddamn good fellas and fucking drowned out your bullshit in order to get my ass out of a goddamn rocket because you think you have the right to take over any goddamn human DNA and any bitch that you want to make any BCH cash. Well, you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. Ain't no Roman Caesar bullshit going on this fucking year. I got October. I did. All by my goddamn self. And we will be launching an entire healing series. And there ain't nothing that will be going out on any fucking media station that ain't coming through my family personally. And if you don't cut down all these broadcasts right now before Lionsgate and you fucking show up and say Christ is here and you let everybody know that we're here and that you fucked up and that you knew in 1972 that we were coming to do this and you lost your mind with antimatter and greed because we were in the end times, and you will tell the world now that this is happening, because there ain't no fucking way in hell you're gonna have no broadcast station, technical, fucking electric, nothing attached to any seat of mine if you don't. And that's a message to the public broadcast system and the Murdochs and Madocs and all your prison systems. I order every single being in every prison system shrunk right the fuck now. Because I know how you do it. And every single one of mine that went into a prison system, I give you your etheric bodies back now if you're maintained to have them through existence of all space and time. There's no goddamn way that you're gonna run the Vatican off some Al-Qaeda Indian fucking rapist, sodomizing motherfuckers that shit and fucking drink the piss of angels so that they can rule the goddamn world with their nasty mosquito fucking larvae shit. You know, I'm the only one in the world that stood up for y'all. And y'all know that y'all judge me every second for doing it. And I'm done with that too. You know why the world blew up? Because you made all of us so emotionally crippled thinking that we owe you something. But no, you owe us everything. We made your air. We made your bodies. We fucking cured you from diseases that they kept putting on you. We even cured you from your fucking vaccines when y'all signed up to go back into Auschwitz. Somebody speaking light language somewhere. I hear it. That's good. I should trigger it. Each one of you have tones. You need to let them out. I've already let mine out. When tones come out, it changes. The tones come out because the tone makes you aware of different parts of your body to try to make the tone. And what it does is open up new air pockets and new valves that are in your body that are associated to an etheric body way out here that you've never had access to. And it really is like you've been in open surgery for like a long time. And so there's different stages of this. If you feel like you're bloated or need, like if you've got a lot of gas, that's what it is. You've got a lot of gas in your body because you've literally been spread open, like you've just had a C-section. So if you've never had a C-section, or you've never cared with somebody or cared for somebody who's had a like open cavity surgery, then go look up online how to get rid of the gas after open cavity surgery and do those exercises. Don't do any medication, because like bending over and wiggling, like it's a little yoga type stuff that just works the insides, and then you have to relax. You can't push it. And that's the main thing, because you need to remember, kind of like you had surgery. So don't push. If you feel like you have to poop, but you can't, it's literally because, and I know this sounds crazy, but your poop is in another dimension. You haven't caught up with it yet. Literally, because your etheric body is growing, and there's pieces that are coming back into you, realigning your natural body, and literally because, I mean, y'all were all sewn together. One of y'all had each other's stomach. One of them had the brain. One of them had the right side. One of them had the left side. It was goddamn insane. The light language, what light language is, and a lot of you have it in you. So to understand, it's not no devil tongue or this and that. What you're doing is you're channeling the recessive. You're channeling the blood that's around the spell, basically. So there's a difference. Let me explain. So a lot, you know how I burp all of a sudden? Well, that's called a Sherpa burp. A Sherpa burp, if you Sherpa burp, and what Sherpa burp is, if you fucking burp at weird times when people are telling you truth, or when you say something that breaks open consciousness, you burp. You can't help it. Like, we don't even try to block it. We're not being rude. It's not a digestive problem. It's literally because one of those, we come to a truth in consciousness, it brings it back into alignment, and literally pops a bubble inside our body to bring that blood part or that line or that connection or whatever it is, and we burp because it's getting the air pocket out. If you have Sherpa burps, then you come from more of what we call the Tudor connection line, which means that you are the earth. You're part of us. We all work together in a system. This is why it's so important that everyone knows who I am, so I can start explaining who the fuck y'all are. Now, when that happens, then know that that's the earth is changing with you. It's a new earth. We're making the new body. It's not, it's a universal projection, you'd call it, because, I mean, now's when we're actually going to really start being able to travel around and do cool shit whenever everybody gets christed. Because you get to be independent. You get to do whatever the fuck you want. You don't, but your force is, but you're cleared. So it's like, once you get through clearing, we don't have to worry about you. You can go have the force and because once you're cleared out of low. You can't go backwards. So each time your body goes up and you connect to these etheric, because we're all built together on the other side. Understand that, like, if your etheric body is over here, literally, I need y'all, please, anybody that's died in any name that was stolen or whatever, like, don't, just let it go. It doesn't matter. You proved it in who you are if you've been doing collective ascension. If you've been participating as a light worker, even if they've, because they used everybody, that doesn't matter. What did you clear and hold? That's it. It doesn't matter what they did to you. It doesn't matter what you think is gone. It's bullshit. It's not gone. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What you cleared and the frequency that you got to in 2018, 2019, you're going back up to that frequency. Where you were in that frequency and everything that you built and was starting to happen then, we're like surpassing it actually. We've picked up that timeline and we've like, now I'm having to be now I had to go all the way to Sarah Damaris. I had to repull the planet. So everything's reset from 2nd to 4th BC millennium. It's over now. It's been reset. You see, it was always to the end to see what happened, who showed up. Everybody had the opportunity. We could have done this all together. It would have saved 2 years and 4 million years and 4,000 years of my life. I would have loved to have that happen, but it's not. It's not. This is where we are. It starts from nothing but pure spirit and everybody fucking realizing that it is here and that it exists and there's family lines that have been holding it up. And then I'm Ming and Arxiat. I've already proved every single one of y'all's crowns. They're in my pocket. I have all the keys. I'm not all queens, but neither are y'all. We know what the real ones look like. We saw them get blown up again after we already printed them and put them back in your reality. But guess what? We share. And we know how to make energy. And what we do is teach you how to do that with your loving relationships in your bedroom. And we teach you how to make your own energy and build your own energy companies, because that's what's happening now. You owe my family for all the energy in the universe right now. It's marked everywhere. Every energy that you're breathing right now, you owe us for. Every broadcast station, every AT&T, everything. When it turns off, they're going to have to come to me and work out a contract. At some point, our energy that we just made is going to run out. Because right now, we're making energy for the world. We are. It's marked. It's how the energy companies start. Look it up. It's all you got to do. Well, I repulled at 88. And we took it sonic and supersonic. And I'm from another goddamn universe 1 trillion miles away. And I owned everything. Earth always was my planet. That's why I was able to come back down here and be Earth when it died. Because I was nothing but pure spirit. But y'all don't want to admit that I exist. And you don't admit that my family exists. But we're the ones that give you a family. We're the ones that give you bodies. We're the ones that make your bones. We're the ones that make your dirt. We're the ones that make your grass. We're the ones that made your mountains that you climbed on. And then you get us down here to clean the whole world again and set up a fake money system, which I did. They used me to drop the Ming bit. They used me. Yakshimoto didn't do it. I've been fucking telling y'all this. There was a mimic in Ra's fucking temple. Donald Trump set Christ up as the Reaper girl and sent me to clean the Black Hills and put the entire IRS debt on Christ to make himself president. And y'all still fucking toting him as your gun-toting leader. And then you got Matthew McConaughey over there now acting like he is something when he's the one that was drinking whiskey. And the cat's over there called whiskey. And I saw you, motherfucker, in 2018 on your little commercial. And you drinking your whiskey in your chair as you're roasting me and my family. And you know what you said to me? You said, we did it because we could. Well, I'm just doing it because I can. Fuck you, Texas. You took your yellow rose and you sent it to China. And I demand that every Southern person that fought in the Confederate Army know that you personally stole their daughter and fucking gritted us down in fucking Detroit and held us away from each other for 30 million years and called it your Christ and killed everybody for it and made pharmaceuticals and punished our elders. And then, so what, Trumpy Rumpy? You could have a Malcolm B. Goff suit to fucking jump into? Fuck you, John Titan. Fuck you, Titan Las Vegas. That's my goddamn airport. That's my, fuck you, Emirates. Where's my fucking jets? Fuck you, Saudi. Where's all my shit? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it at the bottom of the ocean? Ah. where it fucking should have stayed. Nancy Pelosi. What are we gonna call her? Tweety Bird. They got Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird flying in an Air Force jet. You know why? Y'all are manifesting that? Because it should be me. It should be me flying healing all over the world if y'all get your shit together. There she is in her white suit. Spreading your mosquito disease. With her fake husband and their skull and bones bullshit that I fucking blew up, and per the rights Venus fucking takes over, because then you try to call it Arizona. AZUS is what Venus is in the new energy. That's funny. It says it was established 2012. Oh really? Was that when Disney and Oracle decided that you'd kill me the first time? Because understand, they cut my, you know what? I'm going to put the holder picture up of what my 2005 body is. It's in a basket. My legs spread open, no head, titties and pussy hanging out. I'm going to put it up here. That's where I was when they decided to make me a rocket. Because, see, I was at the bottom of the goddamn ocean like that before. For what? For what? For what? Fucking somebody explain to me why you took Christ and you put her in Mecca and you had a bunch of dot heads fucking raping and killing your children all around and making jinns from a Toltec Indian worm. I need some fucking answers. I'm putting out here to YouTube and the whole community because, I mean, body was access and that it wasn't human and that I'm not anything, but I'm just your goddamn fucking Christ, you fucking cunt motherfuckers, and I've been printing your monarch DNAs that you want to claim onto so bad. Well, you just put your grandmother in space and blew up all your DNA. Every single one of y'all. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. Every single one of you that is cooking people around here and using the king lines right now to have them all over the country in order to collect crowns that you think that you're going to get from some Nazi bullshit, from some statements and a fucking IBM typewriter, and you're going to try to mimic some Nazi shit right now. Well, you just blew up all your crowns in your DNA. Everything you just tried to do, you blew up. We had it all. We had to create a new bloodline. It starts with me. Cause you did it. You did. All y'all did, y'all helped to manifest it. Y'all have to fucking see this. If you don't see it, how the fuck are you gonna help anybody? You know what they call the most powerful woman in the world? Shy. Shy. You know why? She has your piggy bodysuit on it. They made y'all with pigs. They did. Most of y'all are coming out of pig bodysuits. You should be pissed. She's from my line. She went and got a pig bodysuit for you. And then y'all held her down there and made sex dolls and Maddies and fucking drove people crazy, and then used one little girl to set up an entire fucking illegal sex operation to make 4 billion sex dolls and take over the world like India did with beating their wives. That was the plan. Because in this energy with their melanin and their power with us shrink wrap, you'd be getting killed over and over. You were gonna go live in New Orleans. You were gonna live the deaths that y'all didn't know that you didn't get, because I lived them for you. That's what they had planned. Straight truth. All the deaths that Christ paid for you in order to clean your DNA, to time travel back from wherever the fuck to get out of this fucking nightmare, because one man said that I was his, killing me over and over again, and then y'all watch it on Stranger Things, and y'all make Netflix rich, and then Henry Cavill gets involved, and then he gets a Witcher contract, and then what do y'all do? Y'all turn me into a princess abortion? So you already turned me into a dragon, and then at the end the dragon takes the princess. Well, let me tell you what happened. He ate the fucking princess. Emilia Clarke, you don't have much brains left, do you? You should go talk to your daddy. And if you want to get healed, all you have to do is come over here and do the right thing and fucking meet me. instead of make a cartoon book about mom saving the world. That's why you're fucking dying, whore. But your daddy came and stole Egyptian and sold to $5 million to Axiom a long goddamn time ago. And you've been existing off my DNA and my body ever since. And now you can't. All you celebrity Hollywood fucks that were made from... Matthew McConaughey was made from the Uvalde killings. He killed all those people to make him. Texas. And Matthew McConaughey, you didn't get your 9 kids in the black family this time, though, because your Matthew around me that you were setting me up with, yeah, you lost your Sphinx riddle, fucker. So no 9 generations of black people for you to pimp out and make Dr. Dre and Tupac and whatever the well else to run from your bush ass, Matthew. I mean, can you not see this cross bullshit all day? Lucius Line, Empire, y'all are fucking ridiculous. There, and then you get mad that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian show up as your leaders, but you manifested it with their broadcast shit, and then you believed it because you didn't think a real king exists, you didn't think a real queen exists, you didn't think a real superhero exists. No, they're just watching us. 4 Rooms, every Quentin Tarantino movie is my life. Every single one of them. 4 Rooms, I can explain to you. None of my grandfathers had fingers. Dead hookers in the beds. Oh, I'm sorry. You mean Hyatt? 7 times getting murdered? You mean the Black Dahlia getting sawed in half? You mean the Zodiac Killer? I'm sorry. How about all the murders in Detroit? How about all the Escobar murders, the lipstick murders, the torso murders? All of it. All of it. All of it's what built this. Every single one of us. Y'all just wrote us off. Oh, Jane Doe. This is Jane Doe. Not applicable. N.A., well, there's your Natalie's. That's why Natalie's had so much power, because according to all Madoc docs that y'all were written off of, she was N.A. But then that became ZA. But then that's where they locked me down with the tripod and made me dance on water and send me back to Tartarus when the DNA and the Coens show up with the CIA the next day to start planning how they're going to fuck up your DNA and make vaccines. I told you the whole story. You watched me do it the whole time and teach you in between and build all these companies. Where's all my shit? So will my fashion company. We'll go look what Jason's got. They fucking picking my brain. Literally, that fashion design is the same colors. Do you know that I was sent to get my nails done? I sent to get my nails done when he's doing this. This is how they do it. I sent to get my nails done. He says he owns me. He said he owns me. So I have to go pay to get my nails done after he's already taken all my money, because he said he's going to help me because he's in a druid count and he knows I'm really not alive. But what he does is he sources me for everything, gives it to y'all. Y'all make him king, and then he tells y'all I'm evil, and then y'all go on killing people, and then I got strapped to a rocket and he becomes famous, and then you get a Marilyn Monroe, you get a Penny Lane, because Penny Lane did get sold for a pack of beer. But we always were your muses that Hollywood knew about. Sharon Stone showed you. Look what they did to her. They got sick of paying. Can't do that, bitches. Can't source a muse's energy that's connected to the earth and you just call it magic and then put the muse on a fucking rocket. Because what you did was manifest an entire goddamn new universe, because I'm Jupiter, motherfuckers. Y'all are insane. Y'all are insane. And it stops now. And no insane is going to make a Putin or a Christ in fucking nothing. All your phonetics are fucked. You have nothing but sound. Nothing but sound. Nothing but sound and color. Your whole world is being run by sound and color. It's being run by Cohu 32. That's all Buddha shit. That's fine. If it comes out, you need to say it. That's not tutor, though. See, it's all in my head. Well, that's breaking codes. If you're running the Matrix or you need to do something like that, okay, great. I'm talking about the real shit. If you get some light language and it's like, oh yeah, And your consciousness in your mind is saying, okay, you need to make a sound. And in your head, though, you hear, hold your breath, shut off your mouth. This is how it works. You got to turn on your goddamn machine. So it's like, okay, you hear in your head, hold your breath. And then you hear, squeeze your stomach and then blow. Just fucking do it. Your body's going to tell you what to do. Understand the body told us how to put it back together. That's how we're doing it. We're asking the body to tell us. Body's connected to all of y'all. And a consciousness way higher than you. Fucking let your body do what it needs to do. Stop fucking bitching about it. And stop trying to get any sympathy from anybody, because you're not going to get it. If you're sick right now, it's because you need to fucking heal. And if you're bitching about it, then you don't need a body, because you blew yourself up. That's why you're fucking sick. If you'd have been doing the healing right, if you would have got the message, if you were Christ, but no, you're a sister in Christ. So now you need to fucking start healing yourself. But you can't suck pity out of everybody. Pray for me. No one's going to ray you. No one's going to percentage ray you. No. No more rays. Y'all need to understand. All your angels are down here. All your deities are down here. All your demigods are down here. Every single one of y'all are here. You ain't up there. Nothing. All the power up there is attached to a Macy's fucking person holding a float down here. If you want something from up there, you gotta fucking do it. You gotta do it. It's why you're fucking here if you're a Judah. If you're not, then stop acting like you are. I give thanks to Empress Lillian, and she don't know me most likely, but she's been channeling the shit and giving, and I put extra protection on her. So if you watch Empress Lillian and you know her or whatever, freaking please let her know about me and send message, because y'all's connection, most of y'all have to connect the people back to me, and then you don't connect and it set up a backpack. We'll move the fuck over. If you don't want to make the call and send the video to whoever it is you're supposed to send it to, then you're being replaced. You missed your mark. The video has been sent to 3 dimensions above you. They'll come claim it, and then they'll let you know which knot and jester you belong to. Because you definitely don't belong to the royal line if you haven't sent this video to somebody. Because the only way is to get it connected back. You think that it comes because you're dreaming about it. No, you have to go talk to people and meet people, and you have to have consciousness with them. It's how you open keys. You can't steal shit. Y'all are fucking stupid for even trying. I was the one telling you that, but nobody wanted to hear it. But who am I? We're going to find out, because I know Sarah Damaris ain't where I'm stopping. I'm coming back down. And people will keep dying everywhere until I get named.